What's up, YouTube? It's Joey Armstrong here, and today we're gonna do a top 5. Um, I'm gonna show you some stuff I got in the mail and stuff I'm sending out to Chris in Israel. And we're gonna do the last top 5. So that was the top 5 seasons. So Jason is the first person. His top 5 was Mighty Morphin, Zeo, Space, Megaforce, and Time Force. The second was Chris, and his top 5 was SPD, RPM, Time Force, Lost Galaxy, and Ninja Storm, or slash Jungle Fury, depends on his mood. And the last person was Rick Ward, and his was Time Force, RPM, SPD, In Space, and Lost Galaxy. And that was the top 5 of I don't know when I posted the video, but that was the last top 5 I did. And this top 5 is actually kind of interesting. I feel because it's Martin Luther King Day, we will do in respect to him, we're gonna do a top 5 African American Rangers. And I have a list of all of them, so you guys don't have to look it up. You can just go off the list, and they're not in any order, but I'll tell you what season they're from, and we'll go from there. Alright, there's Noah from Megaforce slash Super Megaforce, TJ from Turbo slash In Space, Joel from Lightspeed, Damon from Lost Galaxy, Max from Wild Force, Ethan from Dino Thunder, Jack from SPD, Will from Operation Overdrive, Kevin from Samurai slash Super Samurai, and Zach from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Alright, so now we're gonna get into my top 5, and coming in at number 5 is Zach from Mighty Morphin. I'm actually including Mighty Morphin into this because of he was the first ever African American Ranger. So he became so he had to be in my list. I mean, I could have made him like number 0 or something, but I've always liked Zach. So he's coming in at number 5. Number 4 is TJ. In Space and Turbo, and he was the first ever African American Red Ranger. So that gives him some props because he was the first ever leader. And I've also always liked him as Blue in Space Ranger, so that's why he's coming in at number 4. Number 3, I picked Noah because of Noah kind of reminds me of Billy from Mighty Morphin, and he's smart and stuff, and he's my favorite character from Super Megaforce and Megaforce. Plus, in Gokaiger, Joe was my favorite anyway, so that just makes it awesome that Noah was already my favorite before. I knew he was going to be in Super Megaforce. Number 2, I picked Joel, because of, I always liked how they called him the Space Cowboy and stuff. And I always liked his Megazord. Except I'm terrified of heights, so I would never actually get in it if I ever could. And coming in at number 1 is Jack from SPD. And I've always liked Jack's character, like how he started out coming from, he was like a street urchin, I guess is what you would say. He always stole stuff and gave it to the poor. He was kind of like his own Robin Hood in that way. And at the end of the season, spoiler alert, he actually does stuff like that, except it's a company that he works for that does the same thing he was doing at the beginning, except it's not illegal. So that's why Jack's my first favorite. And now I want you guys to comment below and tell me y'all's top 5 African American Ranger. And then you'll be in my next video, like I always do every time that I do a top 5 video. And now we're getting on to stuff that I've gotten in the last couple weeks. And the first thing is actually on my wrist. the Titanium Morpher. Israel actually sent me this. It's really sick. I actually have batteries in it. It's really nice. I added on to my display case, so I'm going to show you guys a video at the end of this video showing my entire display. It has most of my collection. I do have some like armored rangers and a samurai figure that's hanging up above my bed. I'll show you guys too at the very end. So this is awesome. It's my second favorite morpher. It's actually in the middle of all my non-Mighty Morphin morphers, and that's because of I have two Astro morphers, so they're like this is in the middle, and then on each side is an Astro morpher. One I got from Israel and one I got from Chris. And this is my second favorite, so that's why it's also, and it's kind of like on a pedestal that I made. I took this thing off my old Xbox 360 holder and held a controller, and now it holds this. It's pretty cool. You guys will see it at the end. Alright, besides that, any of you Super Sentai lovers will like this. I started watching I'll butcher their name probably, but Kyogre or Kyuger or something. I can never say it. But I bought some Zudenchi, and in the show, I'm the Red Ranger, Chris is the Green Ranger, and Israel hasn't watched it yet, but I'm pretty sure he'll probably be the Black Ranger. But I'm not sure with Israel yet. But I am the Red Ranger, and his name's King. So I bought the red Zudenchi. It says Gabutera on the back, which is his dinosaur. Then I'm not this far yet. Like, I just got to the episode where we see this because I haven't had time to watch it. And this is the there's either 10 or 11 Rangers, and number 1 through 11. I'm pretty sure there's 11. Is the Rangers. Number 1's red. I have number 6 also, which is the Gold Ranger, and he has the pterodactyl, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce what that says. I also have number 8, which is the Gray Ranger, and I like this one because of the dinosaur on it. Reminds me of the dinosaur in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. The main Pokemon of the first gym leader, the Rock gym leader. So that was awesome. And then we also got this one, which is number 10, the Silver Ranger. It looks like one of the long necks, and it's funny because every time I see these, it makes me think of a show I used to watch when I was really young. It was called Land Before Time, and like every time I see these, I'm like, oh, I remember that show. And that's the back. And that's everything I got that in the last couple of weeks. And you guys will see my shelf. And Chris is sending me a extra Omega Ranger key because he's got 2 now. And he's gonna send me that. And now I'm gonna show you the stuff I made for Chris and Israel. And I'm gonna send those out whenever I get some money. I haven't finished them yet. I still have to color them in. But this is the first 3. I'm like a really good drawist. Like I draw all the time. And so I decided to draw him some of his favorite Rangers, which he is now the Green Ranger of our group. I'm the White Ranger and Chris is the Red Ranger. He's now the Green Ranger, but that was before I drew this before he told us that he asked us to be the Green Ranger, which will bring me to something else that I drew. But right now we got Black Mighty Morphin. I didn't do so great on Zeogata. I'm kind of sad about that one because like it kept messing up, but this is the best I could do with Zero Gold. And then we got the Quantum Ranger. And I didn't have the right colors to make him a dark red, but that's what I have so far for that. Let me fold it back how it was, and then I'll be sending that out soon. I made him another thing, but you guys will see that in a little bit. Alright, the next one I drew for Chris. We got, see, I have to color him. Crap. We got MMPR Red. And then Ziggy. I cannot draw car lights to save my life, so it doesn't look that great. In my opinion, I don't know, you guys tell me what you think. The next one I also drew for Chris, and these are all Rangers that they are in the seasons, by the way. Once it's colored, you can actually tell what In-Space Ranger he is, but this is Zane, the In-Space Silver Ranger, SPD Red Ranger, and Samurai Gold Ranger, Antonio. And last, but certainly not least, this is the hardest drawing I had to draw for them. And this one is for Israel. And since technically the Green Ranger does lose his powers, he would still also be the Black Ranger later on in the series. So I still count him as the Black Mighty Morphin Ranger and the Green. So I took some common knowledge like of both helmets and trying to get that, there we go. I made half Mastodon, half Dragon Ranger helmet. And I think it just looks sick, and once it's done, it like half will be black and half will be green. You guys know what they look like. But I thought that was really cool because of technically he would be both. So tell me what you guys think, and maybe if I do get some money, maybe I'll do like a contest or something where like I ask you guys a question, and if you win, I'll make you your favorite Ranger. Like I'll draw it, and then I'll send it in the mail to you guys. But that is all for my show, actually, guys. So, tell me what you think of the drawings. Tell me if you guys actually like the idea of having a contest and I draw your favorite Ranger and send it out. And I can do colored or non-colored, whatever you guys want. But that is it, guys. So may the power protect y'all, and I will throw up the video in a couple seconds of my entire morphing collection. So far, it's gonna grow by PMC, or at PMC, because like I'm gonna have a lot. Hopefully, I'll have a lot of money to spend there. And again, may the power protect you guys, and thank you for all the views. And I am out.
Alright guys, this is my video. I decided I'm going to show you some of the drawings I have drawn and hung up in my room. The first one, this is on my closet door, is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We got Raphael right here, Leonardo, Michelangelo, and Donatello. You can tell by the belts which one they are. Except for Mikey, you can't really see him. And then I used to be really into Yu-Gi-Oh, so I drew Yugi Moto. I drew Joey Wheeler because he was my favorite character. And Spider-Man over here. And then over here, my favorite, one of my favorite superheroes. I plan to draw the Green Arrow because he is my favorite superhero, but this is my second. Is Nightwing. And that's all for that. And now I'm going to show you guys my entire morphing collection. Here's a Here's an out view of it. Then if you go into it, you can see I have, I'm using a lamp to shine on these. I'm planning on getting LED lights. But, so you can see there's my RPM morpher. I have half of a Zeonizer. My SPD morpher, oh, and there's the cell. My Ninja Storm. One of my Astros. My communicator. There's the little pedestal for my Titanium morpher. My other Astro morpher. Thunderstorm, Mystic Force, Gokaiger, and my other RPM morpher. And up here, I put all my keys, and then my Zudinchi are in the middle, and I have my 2 morphers with my favorite coin in each. And then all the rest of my keys. But yeah, guys, this is my whole collection so far, except for we got a couple things up here. We got the 2 boxes for those. And then there's my 3 action figures. Alright guys, well, that is it for my video.